Hey, here we are on a Monday. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Wiggles, at first I saw you in the chat and I thought, what is he doing? He's at work. No, same reason I've been home all day. It's a holiday, dummy. So, whoop whoop, Wiggles. Good to see you.
Whoop whoop!
Right away. Let's just get right into it. First things first. What flavor of Faygo am I going to drink today? Hey, Pondfish, good to see you too. Well, it is going to be a Faygo grape kind of day. That's what I reached into the fridge. Oh, and snagged. Had a good hiss. That's good. Oh, and immediately, man, this one always does it. Immediate smell of grape filling the Juggalo dungeon. And that's frankly a good thing. For all the good smell, you do accept the fact that your bowel movement will be green tomorrow. But I'm willing to take it. Anyway, here's our first Faygo break of the day. Whoop whoop, y'all. Alright, so time to get down to the nitty-gritty of it. What am I going to be doing today? That's the big question of the day. What am I going to paint? And honestly, I spent a lot of the day today trying to get my car started. It's been a problem for about a week now. That would be why my fingernails are so disgusting. Didn't get the car started, so that's kind of a sucks. And then I've been editing video today, so that's kind of mind-numbing. I actually didn't realize so much time had passed, and it did. Anyway, here we are. So, randomly going, oh, Faygo. Randomly gonna grab one out of the stack. We're gonna see what happens. Not even looking. Feeling a box, grabbing a box. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Get rid of the old glasses here so I can actually see up close. And it looks like we've got a little girl performing a medical procedure on a teddy bear, is what it looks like. Wow, I don't think this has ever been out. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Precious moment. And it is indeed. It is a little girl tending to a teddy bear's busted knee. Except it's not quite a teddy bear, is it? Because it's crying and it's actually grabbing a hold of the bench. Or stool, rather. So it's a living bear cub? I don't know. Precious moments. Sometimes you raise more questions than answers. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on this little bear repair juggalette. So real simple, not gonna do anything too crazy with this. Obviously, she's gonna get a Juggalo face paint. The bear's gonna get a Juggalo face paint. And I don't think there's really anything else I want to change. Just keeping it basic, keep it simple, stupid, the old KISS philosophy of Precious Juggalos. So there we go, that's what we're doing. Boom. That just happened. I had no plan. Now we have a plan. Yeah, it's definitely brand new, never been out of the package, precious moment. That kind of makes me feel bad, but not really. Kind of makes me feel weird that somebody bought this and then never displayed it, but maybe they had like a subscription service or something. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. Yes, please, if you could, hit the like button. If you're here and you're hearing the sound of my voice and enjoying Well, enjoying what? I haven't actually done anything yet. Oh, you know what? So distracted, I forgot to turn on my key light. Alright, here we go. On with the paint. Oh, and I also never turned my fan back on. Hang on 1 second. Turned my fan off so I could do some dialogue recording. Because I didn't want the sound of my fan in the background. Hey, whoop whoop, Adam. Good to see you today.
Woo woo!
And you haven't missed anything. I haven't actually started yet. Until... meow. Just started. Adam, we've got a... it's going to end up being a juggalette that's putting a Band-Aid on the knee of a bear cub, or I guess it's maybe a imaginary teddy bear that's come to life. I don't know. It's one of those mysteries of precious moments. Clearly, I did not clean this brush very well. Oh, alright. Alright. Feel like I didn't get enough sleep last night, but I know I absolutely did. I think old Shovel might be a little bit stressed out because of his busted car. But anyway, I hope you all are having a spectacular 3-day weekend if you had one. Also hope you, in spite of what your opinions might be of whatever politics or political parties, doesn't matter when it comes to the common decency of paying respect to the men and women that did actually pay the ultimate sacrifice in the defense of this country and our freedoms. And that's what this day is about. Hey, JR.
Woo woo!
Good to see you, my friend. Definitely been a weird... Oh, yeah, the other thing today. Oh, did we... Oh, yeah, we do. My bad. I totally... Man. Yeah, the dueling atoms. It did it to me again. I didn't realize both were here. My bad, fellas. Adam and Adam. Good to have you both here. I wondered why... anyway. As I was saying, the other thing that makes this day interesting is today is actually my 18th wedding anniversary. And I was hoping to do some nice things for and with my wife, but having a busted car has kind of altered some of those plans. I'm still going to take her to dinner after this stream, after I take a shower, of course, because I am still disgusting from jamming my hands into the engine compartment of a Volkswagen. But yeah, anniversary is still a thing, regardless of a busted car. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. No, I still have a little Juggalo money tucked away. I can take her to dinner at a place that we like that isn't crazy expensive, but the food is pretty dang good. So we can still do that. I even went as so far. Hey, Maya, good to see you too.
Woo woo!
I went so far as to remove that car from our insurance because that's how little confidence I have in the fact that it's going to be moving anytime soon. But I think it'll be cheaper and easier. Yeah, it seems to be. I don't know. I'm to the point where it may need a new fuel pump. Maybe. But even that, I'm not sure is going to fix the problem. I don't know. It's one of them things. But I might put the old VW in the stable and get out my old friend. His name is actually Frankenstein, Dirty Frankenstein. My Dodge Ram pickup that got stolen by some meth heads, and they wreaked havoc on the electrical system. But I think I can fix it for cheaper than the Volkswagen. So I might get my old buddy Frank back. So that'll be cool, because I love that truck. And ultimately, I was supposed to fix it at some point anyway, and the Volkswagen was going to get passed on to my daughters. So, sorry, kids. No car for you for now. Oh, there's cobwebs in my water. How long has it been since I painted again? Good grief. The movie night idea is not a bad idea, Wiggles. Because my wife and I are both movie buffs. I was actually kind of hoping to take her to a theater that does that serves food in the theater. We used to have an Alamo here, but it shut down. But another theater took over in its place, and they serve food and do all the things, and it's a really cool old school theater. But I don't know if you guys have looked at the... Whoa, Primal's here? Shut up! Shut up!
Woo woo!
Brother, it's always a good time when you're around. Nice. I was just talking about my potential anniversary plans. It's my anniversary today, Primal. But yeah, I wanted to take her to a movie, but I don't know if you guys have looked at the movie listings right now. Dude, there's nothing good. Like, nothing I wanted to go see. Yeah. Love it when Primal shows up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. 18 years. That feels like a massive number. And it definitely is something to be celebrated. We've definitely had our struggles in our marriage, but we're still here. The secret, having your own spaces. And by that I mean, like for example, the Juggalo dungeon. This little corner of my kingdom is my space, and she doesn't touch it. Nobody touches it. Only I touch it. Sometimes I let my daughter do some creating down here too. And we also have we used to have an additional bedroom that we weren't using that we turned into a theater. More often than not, that's kind of my space as well. Like, it's decorated to my spec, the bulk of it. Really, like the TV and all the gizmos were the things I picked out. So my wife has access to it. She could use it. Sometimes we watch things together in there, but it's also kind of known that if I'm back there and I, shut the door or whatever, and I'm playing video games or whatever I'm doing, just leave Dad alone. He's in his cave. Yeah, so that's the secret. Having your own space. Giving each other your own space. And not being weird about it. Yeah, we did. Almost a third time. That's funny you say that. I could see it being a thing. Not to say that, I've fantasized or anything, nothing like that, but, by the time you get to the second one, or even this, or second or third one, kids are older. They tend to be a motivating factor for a lot of people in staying together, for good and for bad. So yeah, there could be another itch involved with that, potentially. Oh. This is broadcast. That is correct. Yeah. So the video I was working on today was finally the video for the first commissioned butthole that I had. I've been meaning to get all my commissioned videos completed. So it's actually doing all of its compressing and stuff right now. So hopefully I'll have a new video live this evening. I would appreciate if everybody here could give it a watch and thumbs up and all the things. It's not super long. It's 8.5 minutes. Yeah, commissioned buttholes. There's a lot of butthole talk in the video. Like, so much so that I was feeling acutely aware of every time I was saying the word butthole, and I was feeling like, man, maybe I should stop. Like, maybe I'll get in trouble, but how else do you talk about those things? They're butthole pieces. That's the name of the signature piece, butthole. It's a butthole piece. Because I'm a Mac guy, JR, I just use iMovie. If I had the finances for it, I would probably get something better. But I don't, so I don't. Yeah, it's one of the upsides of being a Mac guy. Apple is definitely all about video creation. I don't know why, but they are. And music, too. GarageBand is nothing to, like, ignore. It works pretty well. Filmora. I'm not I was trying to think of what software, if I were purchasing one, which one it was, because there is a good one I know of, but I can't. My brain is thinking about Volkswagens and Dodge pickups. But I'm not familiar with Filmora. I do have a really good buddy in the industry, though. I'll ask him what's the best bang for your buck in that price range, and I'll get that information to you, JR. Because it definitely, it's something you want some insider, like, insight on, for sure. And I also, he wouldn't just be looking at it as in the professional standpoint. He understands that it would need to be user-friendly, like, not all of us went to film school and all that. And he would be perfectly knowledgeable about something like that, too. Alright, so here's the question with the teddy bear. It's got a tear on its cheek. It's not raised, so we can paint over it. That'll be easy. I'm thinking, I don't know if you can tell from the camera. Yeah, you got it, JR, no worries. So it's got this little hair tuft that's hanging down. I think we're gonna paint around it, just like I paint around the Precious Moments hair. Got some chunks of white paint. Gosh. This paint. Tell you what. So we're going to do the bear face. But we're going to paint around the bangs, I guess? I don't know. Man, maybe I shouldn't have painted so high up on the forehead there, but too late. It's done. Boy, I can tell it's a holiday. I've had a lot of people click in and click out of here. If you're new, stick around. Don't be weirded out by the fact that a man in his 40s is painting a teddy bear right now. This is more about the community thing. Hanging around, chatting with people. This is just eye candy, I guess. But yeah, don't click in and out. Hang out. You know, say a little something in the chat. Introduce yourself. You might end up having the best conversation of your day right here, right now. Just saying, it's been known to happen in these streams. Or, if you're here and you happen to know a whole lot about the 2003 Volkswagen Passat GLS 1.8 Turbo, holler at your boy, because I can't figure out. I've got a crank no start problem, and I've already replaced a lot of the cheaper, easier things to do. It has not solved my problem. I even did a full computer reset on the car, which could have been complete disaster. It did not explode, but it also still hasn't started, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Before I just start dumping money into more expensive parts that I just randomly replace, hoping that it fixes the problem, I'd like to take a more educated guess. This Papa Bear can afford to just replace everything under the hood on that VW. Frankly, I don't think the car is worth all that. Yeah. I'm kind of afraid, because I've never had a turbo before. I'm kind of afraid that maybe the turbo has gone bad. It's been pretty high-pitched lately. But I also don't know if that's a thing. Like, I don't know. Yeah, same JR. That's why I need to get my RAM going. That's basically what the computer reset was supposed to do, potentially, JR. So yes, I did try unplugging it and plugging it back in. Oh, yeah, look out for that, Primal. They had a good run, yeah. I mean, if they had the DNR, then you were just doing them a favor. DNR being the Do Not Resuscitate order. Which my wife and I are both that way, because it's just like, whatever. Let it go. Classic grape Faygo. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So if I start incorporating other brands of soda into this stream, do you think it would be detrimental to the overall experience? Like, obviously, Faygo is the drink of choice for a Juggalo stream. But if I, once or twice a week, I wedge in something strange or outside of the box, would people get upset about that? Right, okay. Yeah. Cool. Because, you all know, I only get, like, 6 flavors or whatever it is. So, it kind of gets kind of tiring. Meanwhile, we get distributed with tons of different sodas. In fact, we have a cool craft soda shop here in Kansas City. They get all kinds of really good stuff. I would probably keep it in like the Faygo budget range, the lower end. Yeah. I don't think I can do cocktail hour at 4:30 in the afternoon before dinner with my family. Just saying. Also, it's probably not the best for the fine motor skills. I know it would just be one cocktail, but I don't know. Sometimes I think I'd probably pregame. I've thought about that, JR, yeah, on the random weekends. Doing something a little more adult. Which, that sounds suspect, just saying that out loud. Shut up and drink, right? Yeah. Basically it's vodka and everything. Right? Unless it's a dark cola or something of that nature, then maybe work in some spiced rum. Yeah. That sounds good. Root beer or Fireball, I've heard that's good. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Man, my eyes are itchy. My neighbor was burning his burn pile yesterday, and smoke stayed real low. Anyway. Is anybody here old enough to remember Hot Damn? Do you remember that one? Pre-Fireball? Hot Damn? That used to be the stuff back when I was in high school. Don't drink, kids. Don't drink, kids. Drinking is bad, okay? Alright, anyway. Faygo break. Adam remembers. Something like that, yeah. Yeah. The last time I had Hot Damn in my house, or apartment at that point, was when I lived in Chicago with my roommate Jerome, and Jerome brought home this weird trio of people I'd never seen before. One of them was named Chuck. Chuck got into our freezer, found my bottle of Hot Damn, and decided, well, hot damn, and started chugging straight from the bottle. And then Chuck threw up on the floor. And then Chuck walked out of my apartment. And there's a song that makes me think of Chuck all the time. It's what band was that? I'll have to look it up. Give me 1 second. It's worth it. Ooh, that fan feels. What? The word that rhymes with Chuck. Oh yeah, the Funk Junkies. They're named Chuck. Yeah. Ugh. 151. Caribou Lou, yeah. Can't live in Kansas City without trying that at some point. Yeah. They still make Hot Damn? Really? And I've never seen it. Yeah.
I like turtles.
So there's that. I like turtles. Okay. Let's see. I think it's time for a watered down. Oh man, Mad Dog. Do you know that you can distill Mad Dog 2020 into a liquor? And it's very easy to do. Caribou Lou. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back to Mad Dog 2020. Adam, do you remember oh gosh, dang it. Crooked Eye. Hey. It was another malt liquor. From St. Ides. That was it. You remember St. Ides? Crooked Eye? Back in the day? It was Crooked Eye Special Brew from St. Ides. It was... Whew, there were some wild flavors. They were all very sugary. And they were a hit. Alright, later, Primal. You don't remember it? It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we drink a few of those out in random fields when I was younger. Alright, there we go. Time for our watered down coat of white paint. Should have done the fatter brush. Here, let me send you off with a little whoop whoop action. Where is... that's too big. Ah, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, that one bigger? A little bit. Long story short, we drank hot garbage when we were underage with undeveloped palates and only looking to get messed up. Old English, yeah. When Dude, What Happened to My Car was in theaters, my buddies and I, we got 40s of Mickeys. And every time they said dude or whatever their other catchphrase was, we would take a drink and we were gone like 30 minutes into the movie. It was ridiculous. I think we may have gotten kicked out of that theater. Ah, Mickey's. If you're gonna Faygo break, I am too. Cheers. Ah, yum. Yummy Yummerson. I don't even know what that means. I just say it. Which probably covers about 90% of what I say anyway. No idea what I'm saying. I just say it. Oh, man. Little bear face is hard to paint. I don't think the black face paint will be so hard, but the white part sure is difficult. Alright, there we go. I think our white is done. Ugh, except little chunks. That's smooth. Gross. Getting better or worse, I can't tell. Maybe I'll just pretend like I can't see that. Okay, back to saying I think the white is done. Dunskies. That up. Our black out. Clean our brush. Ooh, burp a little. It's gonna happen. That stuff's gonna happen, you know. It happens. All right. There it is. There it is, he says. Look at all the black paint I've left on that. So much wasted black paint. This guy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay. A little bit of black paint. Let's see, what time is it? 5:09. I'm not going to run late today because I did want to take a shower before I take my wife out to dinner. I don't want to be going out to dinner super late. Because I do have work tomorrow. Let's think about this. We've got a lot of forehead. I think this is our Shaggy and that's our Violent J. I think that is what we're going to do. Oh, dang it. I hate it when your brush gets sideways. I do. Whew. Good question. It is not... Oh, actually, I know where to look. Yes, it is. So, I don't know if you can see it on camera. Let's see if I can get it. See how there's a little engraving right there? That's a really, like... Oh, what's the word I'm trying to think of? When you, abbreviated version of his signature, right there. But yeah, not actually signed on the bottom. I have had signed Sam Butcher pieces, though. But it is a Sam Butcher design. What percentage are Sam Butcher designs? That's a good question. I mean, the bulk of the early ones are all his. I think he slowed down a little bit as he got older. But I've definitely also painted some that are not Sam Butcher designs. Also, you know, I don't know if that necessarily means that he designed it or he signed off on it, now that I say that. Because he could have just signed off, because it's like his brainchild. I don't know. I don't know too much about Precious Moments. I think I know more than I would like to know, and less than I need to know for what I do as a business. Moon Crater! I wondered where you were. You been busy with some Memorial Day stuff by chance? Oh, Moon Crater. I actually read something that was exciting. I read that the Billy Goat is going to open a location in Wrigleyville. Don't know if you care. I do. I really hope that means that it'll be more like the one that's downtown, and less like the one at the airport. You don't know about the Billy Goat? Oh, come on now. 2,500 different designs? Yeah, they've been cranking them out in the last, like, decade or whatever. You've never heard of the Billy Goat? That hurts. That's a staple. That is a legendary location. Did you ever hear about the curse of the goat that the Chicago Cubs had on them before they won the World Series recently? Yes. It's where... So, the Billy Goat Tavern, the original location is long gone, but it was downtown in the Loop. And the owner of the Billy Goat had a pet Billy Goat that he would take around on a leash. And he took that goat to Wrigley, and they kicked him out and banned him. And he said something to the effect of, if you don't allow my goat in this stadium, you'll never win a championship again, or something like that. And they didn't. For a long time. And it all came from the owner of the Billy Goat. But also, since then, the Billy Goat, there is a location that's under the Magnificent Mile. And it's really cool. So it's underground. It's on like Lower Wacker. And it is the coolest thing ever. It's also like the cheapest place you can eat in downtown Chicago. Basically, you can get a burger. You can eat a meal for like $10. And it's awesome. Because they're real burgers. They're great burgers. It's just very old school. The first time I went in there, I thought I was going to get killed by the mob. And you know it's a good spot when you have that feeling. But it's a legendary thing. Yeah, it was a 100-year dry spell. Yeah. So next time you're downtown, tell your parents you want to go to the Billy Goat. And the owner is an old Greek guy. Gosh, I can't remember. His name might be Sam, actually. Can't remember. But he's there pretty often, and he is super cool. He's a legendary person in his own right. But he'll just hang out and chat with you. He's pretty much met every president. Kind of a big deal. Anytime I go to Chicago, I always go to the Billy Goat. And I always recommend it. They also serve breakfast. There's also an SNL sketch about them. But it's back from like the John Belushi days. So if you ever watch vintage Saturday Night Live and you see a sketch where they're yelling cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger at each other, it's from the Billy Goat. And after they won Adam, I took a trip to Chicago and I went to the Victory Parade. Right? Yeah. They won the World Series. What was that? 2017? '18? Yeah, maybe 17 was the Royals. Yeah. Because it was weird. It was weird because I'm from Kansas City, but I lived in Chicago. So to have 1 year where the Kansas City team that had been terrible for quite a while won the World Series. Then the next year, my other team that had not won for over a century, won a World Series. Man, that was some fun baseball for a minute. And now, not so much. Now me and Major League Baseball, we don't really get along anymore. Yeah, most of the people that have been casted on not most, a lot of people that have been casted on SNL went to a comedy club in Chicago called Second City. And so because they were in Chicago for Second City, they got to know some of the local staples like the Billy Goat. I mean, like I said, it's really cheap to eat there, so if you're a starving comedian, you'll become very familiar with the Billy Goat. I was about to say, that's not a very long time since '89, but then I got to thinking, yeah, we're in the 2000s, deep into the 2000s. Oh, did he? That's why I moved to Chicago, was for Second City. Back when I wanted to be funny. I used to be pretty good at improv. Now I improvise Juggalo faces. Something like that. Second City is historic. But it's also not what it used to be. It's more like a clown college now, sadly. They do more improv classes for corporate nerds than they do actually teaching people how to be funny. Like legitimate funny people. All right. It is 5:22. I've still got some black paint. Let's just go a little bit longer here. We'll do a little Shaggy 2 Dope nose on here. Oh, that's a cute little button nose. Look at that. Alright, I gotta think about how this... Eyebrows will be easy. There's a lot of room for that, but below the eyes, it's kind of narrow. Yeah, there we go. So while we still have some time on the stream, if you haven't already, please
Very nice.
hit the thumbs up button for this video if you could. I would appreciate that. If you're here and you are not currently subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. And when I release my new video this evening, do me a favor, watch it, the entire thing, if you could. And then leave a comment, you know, give it a thumbs up, all the things. Do everything you can to interact with that video, so then YouTube will hopefully promote that video out for me. Kind of been at a little bit of an impasse with the channel. It's still growing steadily, but I don't know. It's just weird. Keep adding subscribers, but my watch time never really has gone up as much as I could use it. I also have a little short video that I released today of me taking... If you've been in the streams, you've heard me talk about my basket of empty bottles, empty Faygo bottles. I finally did take that out to the recycling bin today. So go interact with that little short too, if you could. Give it a little thumbs up. Leave a comment if you could. I would appreciate that. You were expecting more bottles? Yeah, so the basket was actually kind of full of some other trash as well, and that had made it overflow. So it was like the bottles were falling out when I was throwing them in. So it seemed like there were a lot more bottles in there to me as well, but after I actually removed all the trash for the video, it wasn't nearly as full as it had been. So, yeah, but it's already got 2 bottles in it from today. I had a moon mist earlier today, just to kind of get the old systems running. So now we've got a grape and a moon mist in the empty Juggalo bottle basket of fun. Yeah, let's see. What are we gonna do here? How about this?
These nuts. Got him! Got him!
Got him. All right, so here we are. This is where we're gonna leave off today. So far, so good. Started on this one today. Hey, Primal's still here. Her face is roughed in pretty good. You can probably see the mouth isn't exactly symmetrical. I'll fix that tomorrow. The teddy bear is about halfway there from being roughed in. But yeah, come back tomorrow. I'll definitely be able to finish this in tomorrow's stream. Meanwhile, thank you all so much for being here, for hanging out, for chatting with me, all the things. You guys are awesome. And I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll be a little more with it. I feel out of it today. So yeah, same Jug time, same Jug channel tomorrow. I'm here every Monday through Friday, 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, painting the things and chatting about the whatnots. You know, like the Billy Goat Tavern in Chicago, or Second City, or whatever else comes up. You never know what we're going to talk about. JR dropped a link in the chat to my shop. If you haven't looked at it already, go look at it now. Or if you have looked at it in the past, look at it again. Because I lowered some prices and I've added some pieces. And there's some pretty good stuff in there right now, if I do say so myself. Go check it out. Go buy the things, and then maybe I can get my wife an anniversary gift, because that'd be cool. Otherwise, check me out on all the other social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, obviously YouTube and Reddit and wherever else. I don't know, I'm all the things. Precious Juggalos is what you'll find me as. Everywhere I'm Precious Juggalos. If you want to talk to me, I go by the name Shovel. Also, yeah, JR in the chat there, he started a new Discord server. It's pretty fresh, pretty new, so it's still kind of getting its legs under it in terms of what it is and what it's about. I could tell you what it is about is community. Definitely an emphasis on virtual reality if you're into that. They're creating spaces and meetups and I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that. But it seems cool and it's they're passionate about it, so I love it. So yeah, go check that out. It's more than just VR in that Discord. It's you know, just stuff like this, stuff like what we've been talking about. It's a good spot to hang out with folks. So yeah, so there you go. That'll be it for the day. Thank you so much again for being here. Love each and every one of you. Shout out to Wiggles and JR and Maya and Adam and Moon Crater, of course. Primal, thank you so much for being here. I love you, brother. Feel like I'm forgetting somebody, and I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately. If I forgot to give you a shout out, my bad. I'm old.
Woo, woo!
I'm old and I forget things. But I appreciate you all for being here. For the creeps and listeners too, thank you. For those watching this after the fact, come back, do an actual live stream. You'll have fun. I guarantee it. And if you don't, it's a money back guarantee. You know, the thing's free. So I'll give you all of the free back. So there you go. See y'all tomorrow. Love you.